Due to this clot, the bleeding will be stopped, and in this way, hemorrhage, our body is protected against hemorrhage or excess bleeding. Now, the function of blood. Function of blood, there are many functions. The first, transport of nutrients. Nutrients may be sugar, that is carbohydrate, glucose, fructose, amino acids, hmm, and other vitamins, minerals. All these nutrients are transported through blood. Transport of excretory product. Excretory product, as you know that the process of excretion, removal of nitrogenous waste product from the body is, and it is also transported through the blood. The excretory product, nitrogenous excretory products are urea, uric acid, and ammonia. These are the nitrogenous waste product. Nitrogenous waste products are nitrogenous waste. These are very harmful, so it must be eliminated, and their elimination is due to the blood. Transport of O2 and CO2. Oxygen and CO2 are transported by blood. Act as a buffer system in our body. Helps in regulation of pH and body temperature. You know that our body temperature is regulated by the blood, so it acts as a buffer. Transport hormones. Hormones are chemical substances. It is a chemical messenger secreted by endocrine glands. These hormones are very helpful or very essential for controlling and coordination of different physiological or metabolic activities taking place inside our body. So these hormones are secreted by endocrine glands directly into the bloodstream. Hormones are secreted directly into bloodstream, and through blood it is sent to the target organ. Target organ means where they have to work, they have to perform their duty. So site of action, that is called target organ. Site of action. So blood transports hormones secreted by endocrine glands from through the blood stream to the target organ. Protect the body against infection. WBC, the work of WBC is to protect against infection. Maintains water balance in the body. The water balance is also maintained by the blood circulation. Now the human circulatory system. Human circulatory system, main organs, heart and blood vessels. The tubes which carries blood is called blood vessels. There are three types of blood vessels: arteries, vein and capillaries. It will discuss later on. First of all, heart. Heart is a muscular organ, or it is also called as pumping organ. So as it pumps blood to all parts of the body, this is why that it is called as pumping organ. It is made up of a special type of muscles or tough muscles called cardiac muscles. This is why that this cardiac term is related to heart. Cardiac. The term cardiac is related to heart, cardiac function, cardiac disorder, cardiologist. These are the different due to the muscles, the special type of muscles, tough muscles, because heart has to work throughout the life, It never takes rest. Heart never takes rest. This is why that it is. Now, heart is covered by a narrow fluid-filled membranous sac called pericardium. Pericardium is a protective layer and it protect the heart against external injury, as well as it helps in frictionless movement. Human heart has four chambers. The upper two atrium and the lower two is called ventricle. So left atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle. So the advancement of this four chambers heart helps in helps the mammal as to differentiate or the prevents in mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is differentiated due to the four chambered heart of human being. What is the advancement of this four chambered heart? As mammals or human beings need more energy to keep their body temperature or maintenance of body temperature, they require more energy, and for more energy they need oxygenated blood. More oxygen is needed, and this is due to the four chambered heart. Blood vessels. Human blood flows inside tubes called blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries carries oxygenated blood from heart to different organs. One is exception: pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood. Exception is there. So wall is thick and elastic, lumen is narrow. डायग्राम से क्लियर होगा. जनरली डीप सीटेड स्किन के बिलो रहता है. ब्लड फ्लोज अंडर प्रेशर एज it has to send blood to different parts of the body, so blood flows under pressure in arteries. Now the veins carries deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein, which carry oxygenated blood. These two exceptions are there. Internal valves are present to prevent backflow. In veins, valves are present, but in arteries, no valves are there. No valves. So, walls are thinner as compared to arteries, because here there is no jerk of blood in the veins. So, it collects blood from different parts of the body. To heart, it carries blood from heart to different parts of the body. Now the lumen is wide. Diagram: artery, TS, transverse section. TS of artery. Lumen is narrow, lumen is wide. Walls are thinner. Their walls are thinner as compared to the आर्टरी का वॉल थिक है, इसका थिन है. और वेंस आर जनरली सुपरफिशियल. ये सुपरफिशियल यानी ऊपरी सतह पर ये रहेगा, सुपरफिशियल. वेंस. आर्टरी डीप सीटेड. मेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डिफरेंस बिटवीन आर्टरीज एंड वेन परीक्षा में पूछेगा. इट इज़ वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल. यू मस्ट नो एंड मस्ट प्रिपेयर इट. Now this is your capillaries. Capillaries, arteries, arteriole, capillaries, and venule, then vein. This is the arrangement of arteries, arteriole, capillaries, venule, then vein. ये capillaries exam. Diagram of capillaries. So capillaries, arteries divide into smaller vessels known as capillaries on reaching an organ or tissue, because it has to send. Here the walls of capillaries are one cell thick, very thin, so as it is contact with the cell as to transport the materials from blood to the cell or from cell to the blood. They help in exchange of material between blood and surrounding cells, as here the movement of blood is very slow. Movement of blood is slow it helps in exchange of material. It will provide sufficient time so that it can be exchanged the materials from the surrounding to the, that is the cell level to the blood stream, and blood stream to the cell level via capillaries. So in this way, arteries, vein and capillaries, these tubes, these blood vessels help in transporting the, in next it will be mechanism of heart or the function of heart, structure of heart will be discussed. Thank you.